Hi, everyone. This is Carolyn Speaks, The State of Our World, on Friday, April 28th, 2023. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. Okay, so the major headlines. Okay. Suey Zephyr, Montana's first trans lawmaker, speaks out after being banned and silenced by Republicans. That's great. That's real democracy. And rising tide of fascism. Tennessee Representative Justin Jones warns of GOP's growing embrace of authoritarianism. Yes, they like Trumpy, and they like the leader of Russia, and uh, uh, Bolsonaro from Brazil, and they like all the authoritarian people out there. Okay, what else? And also, provocative and dangerous. Biden to send nuclear armed subs to South Korea as activists demand peace. Okay, now, hang on. Okay, also, U.S. plans migrant processing centers in Latin America and rapid deportations from southern border. That's terrible. Food shortages worsen in Sudan as battles continue despite ceasefire. Okay. All right. Also, um, the food shortages worsen in Sudan as battles continue despite the ceasefires. Terrible. Sudan's a former colony of the British. Hold the British accountable for the way they treated that country. Kansas GOP overrides Democratic governor to pass sweeping anti-bathroom law. Okay. Also, now we know that Kansas GOP overrides Democratic governor to pass sweeping anti-trans bathroom law. That's terrible. Abortion ban bills fail in South Carolina and Nebraska, keeping abortion legal until 22 weeks. Good. Thank you very much. And Senate GOP blocks Equal Rights Amendment 100 years after its introduction. That's great. Senate GOP and Joe Manchin vote against new emissions limits for heavy trucks. That is terrible. And good old Joe Manchin voting against emissions limits for heavy trucks. Climate protesters descend on Podesta to demand Biden admin halt fossil fuel projects. I agree with that. Mike Pence testifies before January 6th grand jury. Good. Vice News tonight canceled as Vice Media fires over 100 staff. That's terrible. Freedom of the press. White woman whose false accusation led to Emmett Till's lynching dies without ever facing justice. That's great. Well, she'll face the justice of God. Okay. Refugees flee Sudan as air raids puncture shaky ceasefire. That's terrible. The poor people in that country. The Chinese president tells Zelensky China will send peace envoy to Ukraine. That's good. Jailed Russian opposition leader Navalny says new charges could bring life sentence. That's terrible. And Pence, peace through the superiority of overwhelming force, U.S. South Korea to share nuclear plans. That's terrible. Okay, Turkish police arrest 110 pro-Kurdish figures ahead of May elections. Well, what do they want to do? Keep them from being elected? Okay, that's terrible. The Armenian massacre under the Ottoman Empire became Turkey. Okay, House passes GOP debt ceiling bill. Democrats reject spending cuts. Good. Oklahoma Pardon Board votes against clemency for death row prisoner Richard Glossip. Okay, does he have time to appeal? Okay. Alright, hopefully he will get clemency. Alright, that's a lot of what's happening out there. How about a little music? Hang on. He can turn the tides and calm the angry sea. He alone decides who writes a symphony. He alone can hear a child's first prayer. He da 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 da. I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, I touch a leaf or say the sky, then I know why. I believe. Okay, got two songs. He and I Believe, two very old songs. I don't know who wrote them. Anyway, thank you for tuning in this evening of Friday, April 28, 2023, for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you join us in the future. In the meantime, take care of yourself and others, wear a mask, practice social distancing. When the vaccine is right for you, get it. And then that's what we've done. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.